Hello there, my friends. My name is Angelica Lopez, and I am a tax and bookkeeping coach. And I help real estate agents and landscaping companies decrease or eliminate their tax liability and increase their revenue by $10,000 with tax and bookkeeping strategies. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about something that I have been working with my clients. A lot of them have some concerns on, how can I pay myself first, consistently and be able to save for all of the things that I need to save for. And one of the biggest things that I have been working on myself is profit first, the profit first method. And I've learned that from Michaolwicz. I don't want to butcher his name, but he's an author. And I will say that that has definitely changed my perspective on how I really work with my clients and how I'm able to work with my profit first. And one of the biggest things that he teaches you that I have started to implement with my clients that have helped them out tremendously is having 5 different accounts. And I'll give you an example of, let's say you made $100,000 in revenue and you've been in business for 1 to 2 years. You have to realize that sales minus expenses equals profit, right? And one of the things that he teaches that I have implemented in my business and a lot of my other clients' businesses as well is that I show them how I'm able to open 5 different accounts. They can be savings accounts or checking accounts, and you name each of the accounts. So the first one, of course, is going to be the income account, and that's where all of your income is going to be coming in from your business. So that one's going to be allocated as income account, and you're going to keep all of the income in there for 28 days out of the month. And then from there, the next account, you're going to call it Profit First. And Profit First, you're going to allocate as much profit as you'd like to take from your business. For me, for the past 2 or 3 years, I have taken what's considered a 20% of my revenue, and that 20% stays in that account until the end of the year. So I basically give myself a bonus at the end of the year. And that's one of the reasons why I'm able to earn my profit first. So that's the the second account. And then the third account would be the owner's pay or your employee's pay. And I allocate 45% of that. So let's say I was making $100,000, 45% would be $45,000. So 45% would be allocated to my owner's pay, which would be myself, and also to my employees. Okay, so 45% out of my profit, which would be $45,000 in the year. And then the second to the last account would be your tax account. We can't forget about Uncle Sam. He's definitely going to come haunting and knocking at our door, right? So we always want to make sure that we have an account set for our taxes. And at that point, I have been basically putting away 25% of my revenue into this account. And so that would basically be $25,000 for $100,000, right? And the last but not least account would be your operating expenses. And that I have allocated 10%. So it would be $10,000 out of the $100,000 of revenue. Now, one of the things you want to do is you want to make sure that you're paying your bills twice a month, which is the 10th and the 10th or the 25th of each month. And what that will do is that it'll create efficiency for you. Guys, technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Okay, so like I was saying before, so Our last one was our operating expenses, which is 10% of our revenue, okay? And which would be $10,000 from the $100,000 I was giving you an example of, right? Now, when you pay your bills, you are going to pay your bills from your operating expenses so that you don't touch the other money that's allocated for the different areas in your business, which would be the profit first, right? Which is your bonus at the end of the year. And then the owner's pay or the employee's pay, which is 45%. And then your taxes, which would be 25%, which would be $25,000. And then your operating expenses. So those are the 5 different accounts that you should allocate for your business so that you have more money to keep for yourself. Because at the end of the day, we all want more profit for our business. And I've noticed that once I started doing this method, it has tremendously helped my business. And I definitely feel like I'm working hard, and I definitely feel like I'm getting a bonus at the end of the year. So one of the most important things about having the profit first is the benefits of instantly knowing what money is allocated to what purpose it has, and it'll definitely make a huge effect in your financial health, the financial health of your business, for sure. And the way I see this is I'm sure you've all heard of the author and historian Northcote Perkinson. He actually theorized that our demand for resources increases to meet the supply of it. And I'll give you an example of this, and that would definitely be as if you have a project, right? So for instance, I usually work hour by hour, and I work with having 168 hours a week, and then I allocate the different hours that I work in different projects. So like if I'm researching something or if I'm working with something, I allocate myself for 2 hours, and I say, okay, I'm going to work for 2 hours on this, right? So if I give myself 2 hours, that's what I'm going to use, okay? So same thing goes for when you have a project that's due in a week. You're going to take a week to finish that project, right? Same as if you decide to spend $10,000 on your expenses or $5,000 on your expenses, then that's what you're going to spend. So Parkinson's law, it actually takes the profit first method, and it takes the money that's available for expenses, and it would lessen the amount. So when you take your profit first, your profit first, you pay your employees and yourself, and then you pay your taxes and you pay your office expenses. Well, whatever's left is what you're going to spend on your expenses. And that's why this method of the profit first method by Michaolwicz is definitely the best way to go, and the best way that all of my real estate investors or agents and brokers would be able to pay themselves first and have a consistent profit and have consistent income coming in, and also be able to save money. I really do hope this video helped you. I'll make sure to leave my link below, and if you feel that you need help in this area and you would like me to help you with it, I've set aside some time and would like to speak with you. And go ahead and click on the link below, and you can schedule a 15-minute consultation with me, and we would be able to talk to all of my real estate agents, investors, and brokers. I am here to assist you and help you in any way I can.